Yeah, sorry for the gap in reviews. For the last week, I've been nursing a semi-bad cold because of the cold snap here in New York. Now, here are the Superlux EVO HD681. Well, that's it. That's all they have. Um, they are semi-open, and they were originally purchased about 7 or 8 months ago for my brother's girlfriend. So they were super broken in. I asked for them back. They got a couple scratches on them. That's fine. These are my definition of a fun headphone. You know, some people call the Audio Technica as a fun headphone. These are slightly too expensive to call a fun headphone because you don't want to throw away money for fun. You want to throw away money for good, accurate, enjoyable. That's fine. For fun, let's spend $45, which I think is what these are. These are real cheap. And a couple of the features they don't have, they don't adjust. This will pull up from the end, which is kind of interesting. See how that works? That's how it's supposed to work, not like on those Sonys. There's little air pockets in it. So they're rather comfortable, even though you can't adjust them at all. This is fixed, and the actual cup oscillates around it. There's Braille left-right indicators, which if you're not clever and see the little red dot inside of that, you have to look that up online, even though you're pretty much going to guess the wire goes on the left. And these are huge. Here are the brainwaves, which I'm stretching out because the NVXs have ruined me. And you can see they're damn big. These EVOs are huge compared to even the brainwaves, which are also huge. But here's the cups from the brainwaves, which I've stretched out over a can, a standard can. They actually fit, stretch this around a can. I did that so I could get a little bit more around my ear, and that's pretty huge now. And you can see, if you can see, even though these pads are so big, the hole in them is definitely not as big as these, which makes them touch your ear, which makes them not uncomfortable, but they're on your ear. You know, you can call these over ear as much as you want. If a bit of it is still touching your ear, if you put a headphone on it, it touches your ear, that's on your ear, as far as I'm concerned. I know it's not a little tiny little disc that's on your ear, but, you know, that's something to be concerned about. I know a lot of people freak out when things touch their ear, like me. But, either way, comfortable. They're not crappy either. The plastic you can feel is like Beats level plastic. And that's alright for $45. Exactly what Beats should cost is $45. These things are plastic. They fit over your head nicely. There you go. They fit nice. They kind of sound like there's wrapping paper inside them. I'm not sure if that's wear or if there's something wrong. Right, whatever. They don't make that sound when you have them on. One of the best features about these headphones, and I think it should be a feature adopted by many other headphones, is the cable method. You see this? This is a 3.5mm headphone extension. And there's a 3.5mm little male dongle. And that's it. That's their detachable cable method. They give you a cable. It's an inch long. And what's good about this is if you're one of those people who constantly gets up from your chair and ruins your headphones, your cable's going under your foot, and you go, oh, and you jump. Oh my god, a cat! And you jump, and you yank your headphones. These are your headphones, because you could take this, and it'll just disconnect from any direction. Like that. Try that on the brainwaves. You just give that a shot on any of the headphones that have just ports where you plug into, especially these which have the locking ports, and you're going to ruin something. Some part of your system is going to be ruined. It's either going to rip out of the headphone or it's going to damage the wire. With these, this is the simplest, best method I've ever seen. Because then you could go out, you could just go to Radio Shack. I know that's a four-letter word because they're expensive and rip you the hell off. But you can go to Monoprice and you can buy any headphone extension. You can probably buy a coiled one, you can buy a 10-footer, you can buy a 12-footer, and just plug it in. And you're done. Congratulations, you've completed extending your headphone. You've modded your headphones just by buying a wire. So I believe it came with two. It comes in a bag. I don't have the bag. I had the bag here. I don't know where the hell I put the bag. And it came with two wires. This short one, which is really short compared to like every other wire. See, it's a 4-foot table. So it's less than 4. It's like a 36. It might be a 30-foot, which is fine for going into your pocket and putting these on your head. And I'm going to plug them into this right here. This will get its own video later. And they're not closed, which means here I'm covering them. And you are getting quite a bit of bleed through there. I'll put them on my head and we'll see what you hear. Granted, that is loud. Hold on. Can't contain the Chemical Brothers in anything. They're not grotto open, obviously. They're only semi-open, which I'm going to count as open. So I can still hear things going on. If someone's yelling at me, I'll still hear them with this. Let me give a little bit of the sound signature of these. They're bassy. They're open bassy. Where closed bassy, like those are very neutral. And the costs are a little bit bassy. And those goddamn M50s were super duper bassy. These are also bassy, but these are much better bassy than the M50s. Because it's a soft, it isn't a tight murder bass. It's a relaxing Jamaican bass type bass. And I know that's the weirdest and stupidest thing you've ever heard anyone say, but I'm going to say it again. These are the most relaxed low-end headphones. You put them on and you want to listen to Bob Marley. These should have been the Marleys. The Marleys shouldn't have been the Marleys. These should have been the Marleys. Because they are just a sweet little rumbling, not sloppy. I don't want to say sloppy, but definitely not accurate. These are fun bass. Fun bass, but they still manage to maintain the highs and the mid-range are okay. They're not garbage. I think they sound better. If you gave me the Koss or these, I'd probably take these, and the Koss would probably get... I mean, the Koss are much smaller here, the Koss. And for monitoring, I'd go with the Koss because they're completely closed, and they're a little more even throughout. If I monitored with this, I would just say, oh god, the bass is too high. I'd turn everything down. So, yeah. I don't hate these. I got them. I got them in white, but she's a girl. Girls apparently love white headphones. I want to be a sexist, but I think that's weird. But I'm amazed they fit everyone so well, considering they don't actually adjust or move. They just jiggle and stretch. So yeah, these are the bottom of the line headphone. I'm probably going to get rid of anything on my list that's cheaper than this. Because just get these. Just get these. They look good. Those fit in. If I told you these were $400 and put some weird Italian name, and then you're like, oh, that's great. Oh, that's a wonderful feature they have with the way the cord comes out. And it's super reinforced here. So that you're not going to damage this bit. At least I hope you're not. It's good. It's a good design. There's Braille on it. So they don't have to put letters anywhere. I guess that works in any language. L and R in Braille, which is 3 verticals. Or 3 verticals and a right. For right. And they're obviously resilient. She's been carrying around for 6 months. And I really should get these back to her. I took them before I got sick. Whoa, that's way too much. Nightmare Before Christmas. Now we're talking. You know, my ears fit in there comfortably. They really do. They just don't. They touch. And touching is bad. That's why I stretch these out so damn much. No, these won't touch anything. I use these as a jock strap. Almost. Yeah, so, nothing much else to say about these. They're good. They're light. They're like they're made of garbage because they're so light. But, you know, they sound good enough. The headphones shouldn't be heavy. If your headphones are heavy, they're sticking panties in there to cheat you. I don't know if there's any user replaceable parts. There's just 2 screws, one there and one here. I'm not sure what it'll actually remove. Yeah, best headphone cable design. If you want to do one-sided, if you're going to put a mod on your headphones, whatever headphones they are, do this instead. This makes more sense. This is better. Oh, I can replace my cable. Oh, no, you can't do that. See what I just did there? That will destroy 90% of headphones in the world. We'll just go, oh, die. But that's what this is for. Look, I even had my little, I borrowed my father's Sansa clip, and I stuck it on there. I just walked around with an earring. A Sansa clip earring. So there you go. I mean, how much shorter a signal path do you want than that? And whatever the hell's going across here, it's got to be, one of these has to contain the wiring. Or maybe it splits left and right like I would do because I'm obsessive. Either way, these. Definitely worth it. If you don't know what you want to buy and you need headphones real quick, buy these to hold you over for $45. Can't go wrong. Here is the Magni headphone amp. I braided the power cable because I'm obsessive. And I needed it short for here. I'll send them out with like this, and you can just undo it like you see in my video. So that's running till the 21st, this sign up. There's a post on Reddit. If you are a Redditor for at least 3 months and have at least 10 link and 100 comment karma, you can sign up to win that. And I'll take it all apart, put it in the box. I might even include these cables, but I don't know. I'm getting another box of cables and I'll see what comes with. So now I've got to disconnect that. Put these away, and I'll see you next time for this review.